So, good evening, Engineer Abby. So, and everyone, we are Group 1 and today we will be presenting our topic, cost estimation and quantity takeoff. In project introduction scope, I'm presenting the cost estimation and quantity surveying for a 49.59 square meter residential unit. So we interpret started by interpreting architectural and structural plan followed by a quantity takeoff. By a quantity takeoff to list some materials and work item. Then we conducted a unit cost analysis or UCA for materials, labor, and dark treatment. From there, we presented the bill of quantities or also known as a BOQ and cost summary sheet including the indirect cost, computation like overhead and contingency. Lastly, we provided cost optimization and recommendation to help reduce our expenses without compromising the quantity. Next slide. So in this project, we analyzed the architecture. So for this project, we analyzed the architectural and structural drawing to fully understand the design and technical requirements. We identified the key construction tools which include the earthworks, concrete works, plumbing and sanitary works, masonry works, electrical works, and the miscellaneous also for painting, finishing, and etc. This process ensures that we capture an accurate scope for cost estimation and the planning. Next slide. So, in this slide, makikita po natin yung site development plan. Makikita po natin din sa site development. Next po. And then the next one is that we also have a floor plan in the ground floor. Ito yung sa ground floor on the left side and to the right side is the second floor plan. And then also we have a roof plan. And then the elevation plan. Meron tayong front elevation and then the right side elevation. Next po. Next na lang. Next po. And then we have also a framing plan. Also in the left side, we have a foundation plan. And then the ground floor framing plan. And then the second floor framing plan. And then also we have a roof framing plan. And then the next slide structural plan. Of course, we have a structural details plan. Andito po lahat ng mga structural details natin. And then, next po we will discuss by my teammate.
So, for quantity takeoff, manual takeoff using plan measurements, major items, concrete, steel, CHBs, plaster, paint, breakdown by construction stage, and verified quantities for cost accuracy. So here's our quantity takeoff. So per item, part 1A will be excavation under earthworks, the quantity of 11.52 cubic meter. Next is embankment, which is 7.92 cubic meter, and gravel fill, which would be 7.19 cubic meter. Next is for plain and reinforced concretes. First, structural concrete, which is 300 PSI Class A for 28 days. 29.07 cubic meter. Reinforcing concrete, grade 40, 1,723.72 kilograms. Next, reinforcing steel, grade 60, 2,399.19 kilograms. Next, forms and falls work, 34.32 square meter. And last, pre-stressed concrete floor joist, 117 inch meter. So next is plumbing and sanitary works, catch basin, which is 3, okay. Sewer line works, which is 1, storm drainage, downspouts 1, water closet, elongated, complete tank type, 3 set, lavatory wall hang, which is complete manually operated, the 3 set also, floor drain plates, 5 set, bidet, bidet 3 pieces, facial mirror 4.32 square meter, water meter, with a diameter of 32 millimeter, 1 piece, cold water lines, 1. Next is carpentry and joinery works. Ceiling is 117 square meter. For doors and windows, aluminum glass sliding type would be 10.08 square meter. Aluminum glass fixed type is 3.27 square meter. Wood panel door 16.17 square meter. For roof works, fabricated metal roofing accessory, gauge will be used is 26, 40.12 meter. Next is repainted metal sheets, 96.48 square meter. Reflective insulation, 96.48 square meter. Waterproofing liquid, 21.31 square meter. Floor and wall finishes, glazed tiles and trims, 63.48 square meter. Unglazed tiles, 92.38 square meter. Cement plaster finish, 403.80 square meter. Painting works. Painting works for masonry and concrete, 403.8 square meter. Next is painting works for steel, 142.8 square meter. Masonry works is CHB non-load bearing, 72.51 square meter. CHB non-load bearing also, 150 millimeter, is 131.3 square meter. Metalworks, structural steel, 300.74 kg, and railing, which is 1. Electrical works, boxes or wire cutter, 1. Contacts, boxes, and fittings, 1. Wires and wiring devices, 1. Panel board with main and branch breaker, 1. And lighting fixtures, 1. Next, Mr. Armado.
Okay, for the sample unit cross analysis, we only included the sample unit unit cost analysis for the excavation of common soil. This is only our UCA for the common soil kasi po marami yung items na discuss as per sinabi po ni Joaquin. Meron po kaming 68 quantities. So, kumuha lang po kami sample. For the excavation of common soil, so yung inassign po namin na item number sa common soil is 1A with the unit of measurement of cubic meters. And the output per hour sa excavation is 20 cubic meters. Yeah. Yung part A po, yung for the labor, consisting of the construction foreman and unskilled labor. So meron po kami isang construction foreman, tatlong unskilled labor. For the hourly rate, siyempre nasa 1, and the amount, kung kano kalaki yung nila per hour. Ayan. So yung subtotal for is 295.55 pesos. For the equipment naman, gumamit po ng backhoe, dump na for 80 cubic meters, also dump truck for 12 cubic yards, and minor tools, which is the 10% of labor. So, nandito rin po yung number of units, number of hours na kailangan, and then yung hourly rate. And yung amount is minultiply din po yung number of units sa number of parts times those hourly rate. Mamaya po papakita ko kung saan kinuha yung sa labor or the hourly rate and sa equipment sa hourly rate po ng equipment. So yung sa letter C naman, yung total natin sa A and B, yung subtotal po A and B, and yung output per hour is yun nga po yung 20. So yung direct unit cost is i-add lang natin yung C and D. I mean yung C and D sa total ng A and B and yung output per hour. Also, we have the overhead contingencies and miscellaneous, yung OCM, which is 15% no direct unit cost. The contractor's profit, which is 10% direct unit cost. And also the value-added tax, which is the 5% the direct unit costs. Overall, the total unit cost for the excavation of the common soil is 601.82. So yan lang po sa excavation of common soil. Next slide, guys. So dito po yung sabi na pinagbasehan ng unit cost analysis labor rates. Makikita po natin sa construction foreman. Meron siya wala pesos and rate naman. Yung sa excavating sa backhoe, which is 2,764.07, and then sa solid which is 3,090.7. So yan yung ilan na yung next.
And next cost computation. So some of the parts that we have we will not take up so much time. But first we have the item, the description, the quantity of the item, its units, the total direct cost, total markup, the 5 parts per bad, the total direct cost, total cost, and the unit cost. So first we have the earthworks. So in our earthworks, so one example from the earthworks we have the excavation. So for the quantity, we have the 0.22 and then its unit is cubic meter. So the total direct cost for it is 5,288.99. So now for the markup, we have 25%, and then the value is 1,320. So we added the 5%, but we will have the total cost. And then from that, we will have the total cost when we add the direct cost and indirect cost. And then when we divide it into its quantity, we will have the unit cost. Same sa mga next niya, which is the plain and reinforced concrete works, plumbing and carpentry and joinery works, doors and windows. So next, it's just continuation of the cost computation, where we have the roofing works, floor and wall finish, painting works, masonry works, metal works, electrical works. And then for we have the total for the unit direct cost, which is 2,800,000. And then for the indirect cost, we have 800,078. And then for the total cost, we have 3,691,000. Next, please.
Okay, for the just to give you a summary of what we did. Basically, what we do is the bill of quantities. So, in the bill of quantities, for we have the quantity for us to get all the materials. So, sa quantities, nalagyan ng mga ilang square meter, ilang kailangan na lagyan ng materials or labor or your works needed. In the part of bill of materials naman, kaya tayo mas naging detailed. Like, halimbawa, if we're gonna do the roofing, yung mga natin materials, even the screws, the scaffoldings, yan, kailangan yan dyan. So, For this, sa BOQ, we place like partition. So in total, we have 11 partitions as we can see. But mostly, pag nandun na po tayo sa cost computation, nagkakaroon na po yan ng mga siguro ng isa pa, like part 12, which is doon natin nilalagay yung mga contingency and also the profit of the construction project. So in this one, what we did is like it's somewhat like a lecture or wherein we also show our markup price. And kaya po nandyan yung total markup value and then the VAT na 5% also. So, hiniwalay lang namin yung indirect at yung direct costing. But in terms of proposal in the field of industry, usually naha-hide na din yan. Doon na siya pumapasok dun sa additional part of the quotation. Ayun po. Thank you. And also pala, just to give you the conclusion, detailed cost plan enhances and control the budgeting. So very important po yung detailed talaga tayo in terms of this one. Of course, this will avoid yung mga shortage ng budget, ganyan. And also yung flow ng scheduling. Thank you everyone for listening.
Okay, nice present. Then, hindi na muna kami magbibigay ng comments. Bali, ipo-forward na lang namin yung comments namin sa inyo ni Doc MB. So, yung susunod na mag-prepare na. Then, thank you. Okay.